Thank you. Tonight, Baltimore City Council took action to help deal with the school's heating problem.
The governor and mayor are also promising to get the students back into warm classrooms. Here's ABC 2's Nadia Singh with details on how things are heating up.
Well, Kelly and Jamie, Councilman Zeke Cohen introduced a unanimously adopted resolution calling for student resources when schools are closed. It also calls for city, state, and federal cooperation to fund those schools, 85 of which were closed and without heat last week due to historic cold and aging infrastructure.
It's like one of my former students asked me once when she said, you know, Mr. Cohen, when you send us to school to learn in a place that looks like a prison, what do you expect us to become?
Councilman Zeke Cohen now calling for
immediate collaboration between city, state, and federal partners to fix and maintain all of our school buildings.
Cohen introduced a resolution Monday, which he says puts children first.
There is a legitimate criticism that our city should spend more on our schools, and I echo that concern. But at the same time, we shouldn't be pointing fingers back and forth.
Mayor Catherine Pugh knows this, toward failing schools, and through frustration is also helping.
I don't have time to sit around and figure out who's in charge. I'm pulling all agencies, whoever wants to help. The private sector has jumped in.
Governor Hogan pledged $2.5 million to go to repair the city's aging infrastructure.
It is great to see folks coming together around this crisis, but we have to make sure that we're not just dealing with what happened last week.
But Hogan partially blamed city leaders for the mess, citing mismanagement and lack of accountability.
He should refer to any of the external audits that have been done by reputable auditing firms, not by the city, by external firms showing no fiscal mismanagement.
Advocates for the city and Cohen's resolution say it's about time.
Having everyone, all hands on deck, pledges of money, having emergency maintenance crews, that's exactly what we need to be seeing right now.
Heels of this, there's a new policy in place. If city schools are closed, the nearest rec center will open from 10 to 9 so students can get meals. Governor Hogan saying his budget proposal for next year will again provide record education funding. At last check, 4 city schools will be closed tomorrow. They're Calverton, Harlem Park, Leith Walk, and Pimlico Elementary Middle Schools.